Welcome to the Health Solutions for the Wired Life radio show, a radio show dedicated to empowering all computer users to get a solution to the health problems inherent in today's wired life. This is the number one health issue for the 21st century, and my name is Adetutu Ijoshi. I'm talking to you from the Vauxhall area of Union Township in New Jersey, here in the United States. I am a coach, author, consultant, and speaker on health solutions for the wired life. I help people to understand the wired life, what goes on in their bodies when they're using computers and or computerized devices such as cell phones, iPads, and so on. You never thought those were computers, right? But they actually are. This radio show is taking place at 6 p.m. today and will take place every Friday evening unless there are programming changes. We will be continuing where we left off last Friday. If you have not been listening to the broadcasts, I urge you to go back and listen to prior episodes after this one so you can fill in the gaps. I would first like to remind us of some foundational facts which I will keep on repeating each broadcast to keep us focused, okay? First off, all of us work for a living, either for others or in our businesses, and our intention is to do so to live. However, because of the ignorance about the wildlife we are all living, its effect on human health, and the preventative and management measures that must be in place to minimize it, many of us are really working for a living to die, or at best live damaged lives. Secondly, the adage knowledge is power is perhaps truest in the issue of health solutions for the wired life. You must, however, first obtain the knowledge to access its power. Thirdly, computers are here to stay. We have so become dependent on them that humans will continue to use computers until our maker rescues us from what we have unleashed upon ourselves. Fourthly, the computer is a dangerous tool like a knife. And just as we have to learn how to use the knife in such a way that we're in the driver's seat all the time, so we must do with the computer. As losing control to the knife is suicide, so is losing control to the computer. The fact that we have globally collectively decided that the best way to build a global economy is by destroying nature and trying to fix it, a feat we have no ability to do, is actually evidence of the fact that we have a global mental problem. Okay? Consequently, on these shows, I will be giving the audience an understanding of various aspects of the wired life and the health consequences, as well as the solutions provided for us in nature by our maker. And what I'll be doing is just giving us tips, bits and pieces here and there, because this is a very broad subject which most of us have never heard about or thought about and can easily get overwhelmed with. So that's why every week I give us a nugget. I just give us a little every week to help us. 4 weeks ago, we began to look at the various jobs that we do and how these activities and their dependence on computer use hurt us, so we are aware and can make informed decisions on the job. Since then, we in the first 3 weeks looked at the job of the medical doctor, and last week we began to look at nursing. Last week we learned that research has shown that nurses that work a lot of night shifts, where the light bulbs have to be left on all night, have more of an incidence of breast cancer. When you add the fact that nurses now also heavily use the computer for their work, we have a lot of reason for nurses to learn to take care of themselves, just like everyone else. One thing we must all realize is that artificial light is not compatible with our coded being, and so we should limit exposure to that which is absolutely necessary. On some jobs like that of the nurse, it is impossible to do this when on call at the hospital. There are, however, things you can do, such as making sure you get fresh air as much as possible. If you can, crack open the window. In addition, leave only the barest minimum light on, and make sure you take mini and micro breaks away from the computer. Do not place your chair directly below the computer bulbs. These are, very practical little things, but which make a lot of difference. A daily walk cannot be overemphasized. When you get home in the morning, go for a walk before you go and lie down. It's better that way, so that by the time you lie down, you would have de-stressed and you would have allowed your body to receive a lot of resources that it can use in repairing your body parts when you take a nap. Again, I would say a daily walk cannot be overemphasized to detoxify your system daily, replacing the residue of artificial light in your system with sunlight. Your diet is also key. There are also specific exercises that can help you. If you grab a hold of my book, Lessons I Learned the Hard Way, there is a chapter on exercises that can help you with specific exercise needs. Next week, we will continue, and if you know anyone in the medical or pharmaceutical sector, do invite them to listen in. I cannot overemphasize the need to go back and listen to prior episodes, even if you have been around every week. We humans need to hear things many times before they become sufficiently coded into the database of our hearts for us to take action concerning it. To get more understanding of these issues and to learn more, get a hold of my books, starting with Lessons I Learned the Hard Way by Adetutu Joshi. That is the first of the 15 books I have written so far on this subject, and I'm on my 16th, which seems to be taking forever. But I can guarantee you that I will finish it, no matter how long it takes. The book Lessons I Learned the Hard Way is a must-have 300-page guidebook for all computer users. It and the other 14 books I have written are all available at Amazon.com in print and in ebook format for most ebook readers, including Kindle, iPad, Sony, and so on. Also visit my website www.foodsthathealdaily.com. The name is a combination of 4 words. The word foods, F-O-O-D-S, that, T-H-A-T, heal, H-E-A-L, daily, D-A-I-L-Y. That is FOODSTHATHEALDAILY.com. foodsthathealdaily.com. There you can find more information. You can also direct people there as well as purchase my books. There are 2 ways to shop on the website. You can click on Shop on the menu tab, or you can click on the Book Gallery tab. The Shop tab enables you to shop right on the website, while the Book Gallery provides a link for each book with our CreateSpace.com e-store. We are now also on Facebook and have a Facebook store. So you can go to the store. You can direct your friends on Facebook to the store. From the store, they can link up with the website if they choose to do that. Remember to follow us and like us on Facebook. Okay? Also visit my blog on the website and leave your comments and sign up for the newsletter. Remember to go through the various articles. I have actually written quite a number of them over time. I have other websites such as www.wiredlifesolutions.com, which is now almost available. I've been so busy, but I promise I would, try and take some time out to complete it. There's only a little bit left, but I've been so busy. Some of my other websites are currently in the repair mode, such as www.computeragehealthrisk.com, and some are still in the development stage. I'm just trying to reach as many people as I can in different ways. I would inform all of us on this show about each of these websites as they become available. I remember that we also have a website called jointearspublishing.com. That is the website for our publishing arm, because we self-publish, and so Joint Tears Publishing is the organization is through which we do that. Okay, there you can if people want to schedule appointments, with me, or they want me to be a speaker, or or they want to interview me, they can do that directly on that website. It tells you how to do that. Or you can contact me through foods.healdaily.com too. So meanwhile, everybody go to www.foods.healdaily.com for all your information. Come by again next week, everybody, and bring your friends, especially those in the medical profession, doctors, pharmacists, nurses, and so on. If it's Friday at 6 p.m., it is time to learn more about the wildlife and how you can protect yourself. Contact me by email at adetutwijoshe@gmail.com, or you can use computerblessings@gmail.com if you prefer. I would really love to hear from everybody. See you again next week. Meanwhile, share this broadcast with all you know in every way you can. Share the YouTube video link. There's a YouTube video link, okay? So share the YouTube video link and let it go viral. And let them, just like we hear of all these viral videos, let's do that with something. Instead of doing it just for things that entertain, let's do it with something that actually makes a difference in the life of everyone. Okay? And so that the whole media, let everybody begins to talk about this issue, and let there be a national and global conversation that saves many lives, including yours. Okay, we have come to the end of another broadcast today. Thank you, everybody, and good night.